Welcome back to Returns. Today we have Samuel Smith's Imperial Stout.
Sam Smith.
Yes, we finally have something from Samuel Smith's on the channel. I've seen them all the time at bottle shops and just never picked any up. This was a gift for us from Mary's boss.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you. So we're going to review it for him. Samuel Smith, Old Brewery, Tadcaster in Yorks, England. Straight out of England.
You know, they have the best food and the best beer in England.
Maybe beer, but not food.
I'm just kidding. They don't have the best beer either. What the heck?
I could go for some chips after this, though. We'll see. Brewed at Samuel Smith's small traditional British brewery with well water, the original well, sunk in 1758, is still in use. Best barley malt, roasted barley, yeast, and hops to create a rich, flavorful ale. Deep chocolate in color with a roasted barley nose and flavor that is a complexity of malt, hops, and yeast. Fermented in stone Yorkshire squares, this distinctive type of ale was originally shipped to Imperial Russia. It was a favorite of Russian nobility. Wow.
They mix it with vodka, though.
Yeah. It was just Rasputin over there doing his thing. This was awarded a gold medal from the International Brewers Exhibition in 1896 and a silver medal for a bottled ale in 1930. First prize, it says, actually, not so, just silver on here.
I've never heard of this brewery before.
Like I said, I've seen their stuff around. I thought the old labeling was kind of like a gimmick, but it's not, because they've been doing this since, the 1700s. So I'm expecting this to be classic Imperial Stout, something like, hopefully better than an old Rasputin, something closer to maybe a Founder's Breakfast Stout or something like that.
So it's just gonna be boring.
I said hopefully better, but we'll see. I mean, maybe this will be like a chocolate bomb, and we'll be excited.
Doubt it. People in the 1700s didn't have fun. They didn't have good beer.
All beer was good beer back then.
Yeah, exactly. So this could be like... They would think that Bud Light was like the best thing God's ever created.
I don't think so. It wouldn't have any flavor. I bet you beer was more flavorful back then. They didn't
didn't
skip out on the hops and the reason why Bud Light and all those things don't taste as good and have weird flavors because they cut it instead of using all, I think it's barley and all that kind of stuff. They use rice and stuff like that. And corn.
People in the 1700s didn't have taste buds. They didn't have fun. They hated all they did was go to work and come home
And drink beer.
Drink beer, eat dinner, go to sleep. Wake up the next day and do it again. They were just tilling the fields and going into the fields to squat and have babies and then come back and just fucking hated their lives.
The baby fields.
Women went into the fields and squatted and had babies.
Well, that's enough talking about it. Let's get to drinking about it. We're back, and we've got a new bottle opener today. This was brought back to us by our friends Eric and Danny. This is from Switzerland, so figured Europe beer. Time to break it in.
Thanks, Eric and Danny. We appreciate.
There you go. Worked like a charm. I'll let you uncover the cap.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it has Eric and Danny and Tim's face on it.
Wow.
Just kidding, it's just gold and it's nothing.
One thing I do like about this beer before even smelling it or tasting it is the bottle size. 550 milliliters. This is about the size of a Battle Logic bottle.
Mm-hmm.
And much cheaper. Much cheaper. I've seen the prices before in the local bottle shops.
Yeah, I can't imagine Tim spending a lot of money on me.
To the nose. You can smell the dark malt in there.
What am I looking for? Like a Bock or a
Doppelbock, maybe, is what you're thinking of. Something darker.
Well, something that you would drink during Oktoberfest. This smells like something that you would drink during Oktoberfest, like I guess a Marzen or a Bock. I feel like you don't really drink Bocks during Oktoberfest. Huh?
I feel like you're off a little bit here.
Marzen.
To me, it reminds me of like an Imperial Stout. It's just dark, malty, a little bit of chocolate.
Pens.
This is usually the ones you say are like ballpoint
pens.
Black
Marzen.
ink.
Marzens. Do I like Marzens or do I like fest beers?
You like fest beers.
Oh, yeah, Marzens.
Oh, but nice.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty chocolatey, I would say.
This is better than I was expecting. I'm just so used to our stouts with so many like jam-packed flavors and adjuncts and stuff. This is just an Imperial Stout. I need to get used to more of like just straight up Imperial Stouts. But this is good. It's just if I had the choice between this and a Horus or a Bottle Logic or even a Green Cheek Stout, I would probably go for something else, but this is good. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't barrel aged, but it's super, super good. This, for me, is up there already with some of my favorites that are affordable and easy to get week to week. Because this is fairly easy to find, at least us here in SoCal. I've seen it around a lot. So this is up there with like the KBS, the Fountain Breakfast Stout, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure my boss went to Total Wine and got this because there's one right next door at work. But yeah, this is good. And for the price and for this big of a bottle, yeah, absolutely 100% recommend.
Yeah, chocolatey, coffee. You get a little bit of the bitterness in there too, which I enjoy. It's not a sweet stout, but it's not super, super bitter either. It's really, really good.
Yeah, not pens anymore. Just a little bit of leather.
Yeah, you can see that. Leather or like even a cigar type of, tobacco-y type of.
Let's smoke a cigar and drink a stout.
That's what Greg used to do.
I gave this a 4.5.
Oh, wow. This is really tough.
This is a real beer, guys.
This is a really good beer.
This is a really good beer, guys.
I am going to give it a 4.75. I really, really like it.
You know what's weird? I think I like these Imperial Stouts that have no adjuncts, just a stout, cold, 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 cold.
I agree.
But other stouts I like warm up a little bit. Like barrel-aged stouts mostly.
Yeah, I think it's because once these get warmer, the bitterness comes out a little more, like for me personally. And I don't enjoy that as much, because this is like perfect level of bitterness with like a tiny bit of sweetness, and you get all the chocolate flavor, coffee, all the stuff we just talked about. But with the barrel-aged stouts, it's like drinking not two totally different beers, but when you drink it cold, sometimes, especially if there's adjuncts, you'll get certain things. And then when it warms up, you'll get usually more alcohol, more wood, and then sometimes different adjuncts will come through as it gets warmer.
Yeah, this is good. I would recommend this. Thanks, Tim.
Another thing too is like ABV wise, I'm not feeling alcohol burn at all. How many decimal places in there?
0.
0.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with 6%.
Oh, you're wrong.
7.
7.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't taste it at all. I thought Imperial Stouts were supposed to be high in ABV.
This is the OG though.
That's why I'm thinking they didn't have fun. They can't afford to get drunk.
7% back then was a shit ton of
They can't afford to get drunk because then what they're gonna go into the fields and pick up the sickle and kill each other with it.
Or counterpoint, without beer they would do that.
Because they're so bored because they don't have fun in the 1700s. They didn't have fun in the 1700s.
Yeah,
right?
that well was dug in 1758. I mean, that's 20 years before we were even
Born?
a country.
Oh.
That's going to do it for today's beer review. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. It all helps us out so much. We've gotten a lot of subscribers this last year, so it's been fun. We're going to keep putting out these videos, and we hope to see you there. But until then, we're the Brewmatures, trying every beer from around the world. One sip at a time.